last few weeks have been a challenge, no doubt about it, but that's what we were expecting. You know, this is a new team, and not just that, we're a young team. This is the youngest group of players collectively that any professional club has ever seen in the UK. To be proud of that, and keep that in your mind. I wish I could be standing here saying, look, you're all perfect, every game has gone exactly to plan, and you're all going to be the next Maradona, the next Ronaldinho, Maldini, whatever, but that would be me lying. Okay, it's not going to be that easy. It was never going to be that easy. You lot need to put the effort in. I'm counting on that, okay? The fans are counting on that. You should be counting on that as well. And that's what I want to see today. When we walk out there against Oldham in front of the home fans, look, they're a good side. And we need to be at our best. The last few games haven't been without their positives. Obviously, the first game of the season, 0-0, we all remember it. That was a solid performance. Now, that game was televised live on the ASMR Medic YouTube channel, just like today's matches. You might remember that. And for that, we know the Man of the Match award is particularly special. It's always going to be fan voted for when it's live. I've had a look at the results. Liam Nottingham, skipper. The award's all yours. It's well deserved. But I want to see you push on from this. Don't get complacent. A special mention also goes to Dexter Allen, Bob Matthias and Tarek. You three were also very, very impressive out there. However, it's time to look back on the results leading up to today. And it's been a mixed bag. After the first game of the season, Cambridge 1-1 draw. We should have beaten them, simple as. 1-1 was a reasonable result, yes, but I know we are better than that. And if it weren't for a late goal conceded, we'd have gotten all 3 points. Benjolo, that was a cracking goal. You've really gone from strength to strength in midfield. Keep it up, son. I want to see more of it. Cambridge, that game was followed by a painful 2-3 loss to Carlisle, where I know a few of our friends are currently playing. Of course, I'm talking about Vilgot, Badman, Big Man, and Camido. Them three, they got one over us that day, that's for sure. But we put up a fight, and that is all I want. We came back from a losing position twice in that game. Firstly, following a wonderful tackle from Matthias, a good pass through from Benjolo gave Manasello his first goal of the season. It was a wonderful finish, no doubt about it. Mano, I want to see more of that from you. I know you've got it in your locker. Then a 2-1 down. Some blistering pace from Tarek set us away down the left flank. Lovely link-up play between Kareen and Dido ASMR led to, I would say, a fortunate goal. But, we made our luck that day and deserved to be level by that point. It was only a header in the 90th minute that broke our hearts. But I know you lot didn't dwell on it. You knew how well you all played that day, and the determination to come back was obvious in the dressing room after the final whistle, and I commend you for that, because we did not deserve to lose that day. Because of that performance, I know you lot took many, many positives away. about Oldham today. Let's go out there and show them why we are the most exciting team in League Two, and why a group of the ASMR Medic subscribers are not to be underestimated. Come on, let's go, guys. Okay, guys, so this is the team that will be playing at home versus Oldham Athletic. Now, there have been some changes to the last team that went out in the last live match at the start of the season, and I've made a couple of changes purely because you guys need to get some game time, and I'm willing to shuffle things around. Grandolph, you're in. Bamba, you've been good, you've been great, and Hislop, your time will come soon enough. But for this game, Grandolph, you're going to be out there, keeping the shots from going in the net, hopefully. And I believe in you, I know you can do it. Priesh at left back, you're taking over the position that Tariq Hamad, has been so strongly holding over the last 3 to 4 weeks. Show me what you can do. I know you've been knocking on my office door the past month, and today you get your opportunity. You've had a couple of games off the bench, but today you're starting. And Tarek, you've been great over the last however many games, but I'm leaving you out of the side altogether today, not because I don't think you're good enough, but I think you deserve a rest. And the same goes for a few of you. Lines, Jack Lines, Bob Matthias, you're all going to enjoy today from the stands. Okay, this is nothing personal. It doesn't mean I don't think you're good enough. It just means I want some of the other guys to get a chance to show what they're capable of. Benny Manel, same goes for you. You're taking over Matthias's position, and he's been great there alongside Nottingham, but I know you're capable of exactly the same. Slim Jim, you're holding your position for today. I know we've got a couple of players such as Bubazuga who wants to get in the side, and for that reason I'm going to be bringing him in on the bench. Bubazuga, your time will come. Don't worry. Everett, I can't drop you, mate. You've been playing absolutely brilliantly in the midfield. Ravenel, again your time will come, and you'll be coming off the bench here and there. You're doing well. Just keep improving, keep working on the training pitch. But Everett, class, mate, absolute class. Same goes for you, Benjo Low and Dido ASMR. I can't change this midfield three at the moment. If we want to get points, I need to keep you three playing. Caridino, Ravenel, Carter. There's a few guys on the bench as well, in the reserves, that I know want to get out there. Dinfar in particular, and Bell. Jim Bell, you guys, you're doing well. Again, just keep working and you'll get your opportunities. On the left, Green, class performance over the last few games. Same goes for you, Dexter Allen. And the one change that I have made up front, as we know now, Jack Lines, you deserve a rest, but Manasella, you also deserve a start. Johnson, you'll get your opportunity. Don't you worry, off the bench you'll have plenty of opportunities, and I'll get you starting in a game soon enough. Timmy T, you're on the bench to come on for Dexter Allen. Caridino, hopefully you'll come on today as well. OSRS, ASMR. Bresh, I know that you're not exactly sharp for this game. It's been a while since you actually started a match, and for that reason I've got OSRS to come on if needed. Will Brister, you may be coming on for Menel for the same reasons. Guys, this is not going to be an easy game. We're at home, which means I know we have the advantage, but Oldham are a tough nut to crack, but I believe we've got the ability to do it. So let's go out there, guys. I want you most of all to enjoy the match, but we need to get a good result here. We're currently sitting in 17th place in the league, 5 points from 5 games. Oldham, I believe, are 11th place. So let's get out there and just leave everything on the pitch. That's another great ball by Dido. Manasello looking in the centre for Benjo Low, and that is gone just over the bar. There I am spurring on the players. Benjo Low looking to lift it into the roof of the net, but it just flashes over the crossbar. Great opportunity. Benjo Low has been nothing but a star over the past few weeks. Green doing well to get the ball. Another cutting pass by Dido, and now he looks to receive it back, and he does receive it back. Looking to Green just tiptoeing around the area. Dido, he's really pushed on since the first game. Benjo Low, the defence opens up for him. He looks to curl one in, but the power just wasn't there. And Lawler will restart the game. It's been all a wonderful bit of play there by Nottingham again, and Dido ASMR looking maybe just to force the attack just a tad. But if we can keep this up, there's no way that I can see us losing. I'll say that, and now we'll go on and concede, and it's actually quite a poor bit of play, but the ball goes wide. That's all they need. Oldham only need one opportunity to put us flat on our faces. Good bit of play there by Slim Jim, and Everett will now pick up the ball. Dido ASMR breaking ankles in the centre, playing all the way back to Slim Jim, who will search for Dexter Allen. He overlaps there with Benjo Low, who cuts inside. Benjo Low again, just looking for opportunities. Comes to Dexter Allen, who will float the ball in, looking for Manasello, but I think it was Gianni who just managed to keep the ball out. But in defence, that's a lovely tackle by Slim Jim. In defence, Oldham really are all over the shop, and it's lovely team play. Slim Jim again pressing from the front, but he's obviously leaving a large gap at the back, which could be a worry if we get a bit too. Oh, that's a lovely tackle high up the pitch by Benjo Low. Dido ASMR picking it up, and Everett again. We just weren't quick enough to the second ball there. Nottingham again. He's pushing up high. Getting caught on the counter attack could be Benjo Low just not able. Mano getting nutmegged, but does well and recovers. Everett chipping it over for Benjo Low. Look for Manasello, who sees Dexter Allen in absolutely aches of space. Who comes inside? Can he finish it off? Yes, he can. It's our first goal in a televised live event on the ASMR Medic YouTube channel, and Dexter Allen is the man to put it away. What a wonderful, wonderful finish. A brilliant counter-attacking move from a poor pass in the Oldham attack. Manasello setting up Dexter Allen. It's a lovely goal, and I am absolutely over the moon. This game is going completely different to the first game, which was a real slog, and there I am celebrating on the touchline. Dexter Allen celebrating in front of the Harrogate Town home faithful. It's a wonderful finish. Congrats to Dexter Allen. He absolutely deserves a goal after that first game of the season performance, where he only lost out to Liam Nottingham in the defence to the Man of the Match award. Significantly so, I think Liam Nottingham got 70% of the votes. Dexter Allen now playing inside. Benjo Low looking to overlap with Dexter Allen again, who will now look for Manasello. And that pass was just lacking, but Dido ASMR on it, and only losing out on the second attempt. Liam Nottingham doing well to shuttle the ball out wide, and it's gone all the way back, and it looks like Oldham really are on the back foot here. Slim Jim doing well to win that ball. Dido ASMR just unable to keep it. So it goes all the way back to Gianni. Jumpati. They're going to look to try and retain the ball just a bit more than they have been over the last. Oh, that's a good bit of play just to keep it away from us. Liam Nottingham trying to shuttle him and does well enough, but it's actually gone all the way into the centre. I thought he was going to go out for a goal kick, but that is why you cannot get complacent. Now just looking for an opportunity. Brioche doing well to bring it all the way along the back Manasello to make it 2, but it's nodded over the bar by Manasello. So absolutely brilliant opportunity and a wonderful flowing attacking move, especially between those front three of Dido ASMR, Kareen on the left, and Benjolo just ahead of Everett in the middle. Manasello just unable to put the ball in the back of the net. That would have been a great time to get a second goal to make it 2-0. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be when Dido ASMR loses out in the middle of the park with the header, and that looks like it could be the last opportunity of the first half, unless there's something here for Oldham to work with, but there isn't, and that is half time. Now let's get into the changing room, lads. Get yourselves some oranges to eat, and get some water on board. Right, lads. Brilliant first half. Best first half performance of the season so far, and that is including all of the non-televised games that I've played with you guys. The lads in midfield: Everett, Benjolo, Dido, Green, Allen, even Manasello up top. Absolutely flawless. Keep it up. I don't want to see you guys getting complacent out there, but that is what I want to see. And if you put in those performances week in, week out, there's no reason why we can't go far this season. Priesh, Manor, you guys have been solid at the back. You just maybe need to relax a little bit. Get on the ball, hold the ball like Priesh did near to the end of the first half, and make some passes. Nottingham, once again, a flawless performance. Keep your head on it. You're doing brilliantly as captain. Gandalf, you've not had much to do, mate, apart from that one opportunity, which I think you had covered. Even if we're not having many shots on goal, I want you alert and aware of what's going on. But again, great distribution from the back. And finally, Slim Jim, just keep it up, mate. Solid performance as ever. Now, we're not going to make any changes going into the second half just yet. But looking on, I think Dido might be getting a little bit leggy out there towards the 60th minute. So Carter, or perhaps even Caradinho, get ready to come on. Have your shin pads on ready. And I want you warming up on the sidelines for the first 15 minutes of that second half. Dexter Allen could also be the same, so Timmy T. The same goes for you. Johnson, you may as well get warming up early as well. Alright guys, give yourselves a pat on the back. That was a great first half performance, and I want to see the exact same thing out there in the second half. We are not coming away out of this game without 3 points today. Let's get into it. Okay guys, I want to keep seeing some pressing from the front. I don't want to see people getting out of position. There are a couple of opportunities for Oldham to counter if they managed to get the ball off us, which lucky for us they didn't, and obviously there was that one main counter attack. But they keep wasting the ball. It's the first time I've seen a side in League 2. That was a waste of a pass actually. I'd blame Manor, but that was my call. This is the first time I've seen really poor passing, but I guess at the moment, and I'm going to say this with caution, it hasn't been Oldham's day. I'll throw that into Slim Jim, who's able to just get his foot to it, but not quick enough. And Oldham look like maybe they're coming out of the gates with a bit more intent, and it really would be a shame to not come away with 3 points after that first half performance. Manor doing well to stand up as man. It's a terrible finish by the Oldham striker. They're making an early change, only 52 minutes in. Who is it going off? We'll see soon enough. McElhenney coming on for Blackwood. That's something that we're going to have to keep our eye on. Dexter Allen doing well there, and it's slayed off. A brilliant through ball by Benjolo. Oh, Dexter Allen's done well to actually get through to the ball again. It's a wonderful piece of defending by Oldham, who really do look like there's a lot more intent in their play. Wonderful bit of defending there by Nottingham, but it has still managed to come through to their right winger. Manor doing brilliantly to hold up his man. And the same goes for Everett. Manor again, and it is offside this time. A brilliant high line being played there. And another early change actually going to make a change. Everett and Korean go into the book in the same stoppage of play. I'm actually going to bring on Caradino this time, I think for his first league game. I'm slightly out of position, but Carter, his lack of passing capability would hinder us at the moment, I think. Johnson, I'm going to bring him in on as well. And Allen, I'm also going to bring him off. A 3-man change, all on the 60th minute, 65th minute, to give people a chance in the first team. But we've been unable to replicate the same quality of play as we were doing in the first half. But here we go, Slim Jim again. A lovely bit of overlapping play, and luckily managed to get it away. Timmy T now coming in, laying it off for Benjo Low, and it's just flashed past the left-hand post. Frustration in the manager's eyes. It's actually Johnson, I apologise, who had the shot, and it was inches away. Looked like it was bending desperately into that left-hand corner, bottom left-hand corner. Benjo Low looking to challenge that pass, and eventually gets it with a lovely tackle there from Timmy T. Caradino just looking for options, sees Benjo Low coming in, tries to it's again looking for that bottom left hand corner, but maybe the play was just a bit slow and it was unable to really challenge Lawler in goal. But it is only 1-0, and 1-0 is the premium disappointing scoreline, and somehow that pass has managed to evade Slim Jim at right back. Mano again trying to stand up his man. Nottingham doing well. That's a lovely interception, and now Everett will come away from the ball, with the ball even. Caradino, somehow, what a wonderful piece of play. Caradino bearing down on goal. He's unable to finish. It was a good shot in the end as well, but a brilliant save from Ian Lawler in goal. How has he saved that? A wonderful piece of attacking play, and it's going to be whipped in again, looking for Caradino, and it's a second opportunity for him, but unable to put it into the back of the net. Caradino, an imposing presence in central midfield. I think he stands at about 6'4". What an opportunity that was to finish the game off, but as it stands, we are still only 1-0. Everett will do well, and again Caradino, look at that presence, this time looking to slip through. Johnson unable to do so though. Caradino bearing down on his man, and like I said, an imposing presence which really does give us a lovely outball in midfield when needed. Slim Jim losing out. It's an opportunity here, and they've got the follow-up. It's a wonderful stop by Priesh, almost on the line, but an open goal, and Priesh puts it all out there on the field to prevent an equaliser for Oldham Athletic. Wonderful stuff from Priesh. This has been an absolutely brilliant game so far, and I hope to God that we are able to finish it at 1-0. Everett looking to defend that near post. so good, so good. When he came on, he really made a difference. Really changed the swing of the game, which seemed to be going in Oldham Athletics' favour. Swung it back in our favour and really took control of that central attacking midfield position. He had so much space in the end. Although I do feel that that Oldham were starting to get a bit tired by that point. So who do I think deserves to be on the list for tomorrow's Man of the Match award? I think Priyesh came in first start, definitely deserves to be on that list. He was technically one of the worst players by rating, but I don't put much credence into the rating system on FIFA, so Priyesh at left back, I'd put him on the list. We need 5 people. Manor or Notting, I think it could be either of them. I'm going to put Manor on there simply because it was his debut as well. I thought he was very, very good, very solid. Slim Jim, I'd be tempted to tell you what, anyone could be on this list today, couldn't they? But I'm going to put we need 5, so I'm not going to put Slim Jim, I'm going to put Priyesh, Manor, Benjolo. I'm not going to put Carradini because he only played 25 minutes, so Benjolo, Everett, and Dexter Allen. Definitely Dexter Allen was brilliant in that first half. He only came off once we needed to switch up our play a little bit. So those are my suggestions, but I'm going to go based on your suggestions. Definitely Benjolo and Dexter Allen deserve to be on that list, but please comment below who you think deserves to be on our Man of the Match award list. Tell me what you're thinking, if you want any changes to your own players and whatnot. Let's have a look at the match highlights. Let's first of all see that 28th minute goal by Dexter Allen. It was... can we not go any further back than that? It seems like it is as far as we can go back, but yeah, it was Benjolo who slipped it through to Manicello, who eventually played it through to Dexter Allen, who had the composure to take a couple of touches before unleashing a fierce shot into the left-hand side of the goal. And the Harrogate Town fans went absolutely mad after that, didn't they? It was a brilliant finish. Happy for the lad, he absolutely deserves it. Then Benjolo gets his second goal of the season. Brilliant bit of play there by Johnson just to hold it up. But it was a driving run from Carradino through the centre, I believe, which led to it. I hope it was Carradino, because I do see that Green was involved in the play as well, so I hope I've got that right. But it was, again, a deserved goal from Benjolo, who was dominant once again in the centre of midfield. Oh, we're absolutely delighted with the win. Yeah, every single one of the lads was committed to their job today. We performed so well. Impressive 2-0 win. Of course it was. The scoreline did not flatter us, and we absolutely deserved our goals today, and I hope the morale of the team improves because of this. Grant was very good for Oldham. Tell you what, I didn't even notice him. We never let up. I don't even know who you're talking about, to be honest. So let's go to the squad and let's have a little debrief. Guys, I want you all to give yourselves a massive round of applause, pat on the back, whatever tickles your fancy in that regard. What a performance. Best performance of the season by far, televised or non-televised. We struggled 25 minutes post second half. I gave you a lot of praise and you deserved it, but perhaps Oldham came out of the gates with a little bit more motivation, but after a few changes just to get some fresh legs in there, we went straight back to dominating the midfield. And guys, there was not a single one of you on that pitch that I have anything less than full respect for. You did brilliantly, and that also goes for the guys who didn't have a chance to come on. You supported us greatly. Brister, OSRS, Ravenel, Carter. Sorry, you guys didn't get an opportunity today, and the same goes for all the reserves, but this is a team performance. Gandalf, he didn't have much to do today. I don't think he had to make a single save, maybe just pluck the ball out of the air once or twice, but you were there and you did it brilliantly. You did your job brilliantly, distributing from the back as always. Didn't put a foot wrong. Priyesh, Manor together, you guys made your debut on the left hand side, and you've made a wonderful partnership there. Composed on the ball, hard in tackles, and Priyesh especially, I think particular, and your pace on the left-hand side from coming out from the back was really valuable. Well done, mate. Nottingham, you've advanced now to 61 overall, I can see, and you're the best player on the team as a result. What can I say, mate? Captain fantastic at the moment. You're just doing absolutely brilliantly, and I hope you keep it up. Slim Jim at right back, a flawless performance, well done. It's going to be hard to put Bubazuka in view, but eventually we are going to have to switch things around just to give the lads a chance. Everett in the midfield, our very own Busquets, it seems. That's all I can say. You're doing so well. Ravenel will get his chance at some point, so we're going to have to rotate you a little bit, but Everett, you're making yourself a household name for the Harrogate Town faithful. Benjolo, your performances speak for themselves, mate. Absolute class today, and well done with your goal. Dido ASMR, tricky in that centre attacking midfield position once again, doing so well. Your dribbling ability is something that Oldham just could not deal with in that first half. You came off purely because I needed to make a bit of a change, and Carradino offered a different type of midfielder, so I don't think I'd brought you off for any reason other than a tactical change. You could have stayed on for the whole game and you would have been brilliant. Well done. Green and Allen together, wonderful wing performances. Strong on the ball, hold up play. You're both big lads, standing over 6 foot tall, and you imposed yourself on the game. Well done. Allen in particular though, great goal, wonderful positioning. You made that left back's life absolute hell today for Oldham. Well done out there, mate. Well done. Manasello, you've grabbed this opportunity in the first team with both hands. Jack Lyons, at the moment, I'd still say is our first choice at the moment, but you've got all of the attributes to steal that off him. And Johnson, you did so well coming off the bench, and a wonderful assist to set up Benjolo, of course. I hope they attribute that assist to your name, even though technically it was a deflected goal in the end for Benjolo. But all three of you strikers, including you, Jack Lyons, you're doing brilliantly, and you all deserve to have plenty more opportunity in the first team, and I'll be rotating you as a result. Well done, guys. As a whole, though, what a team performance. Keep your heads down, though, lads. Let's check where that puts us in the league. As of course, that is the most important thing. We're up to 12th in the league standings. 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. Okay, 7th place is the final playoff place that we can attain, and that's currently standing at 11 points. We're on 8. We are therefore technically only 1 win away from the playoffs. I personally think we can manage it. I hope you agree. Everyone in the comments, what do you think? Can we make playoffs this season, or are we getting ahead of ourselves based on that one performance? Okay, guys, I'm going to pause the roleplay for just now, for just this second, before we end the video. I hope that you've enjoyed the video. What do you think of the change in approach to the video I've gone for as role playing as possible in this one? It's been almost 100% role play. I think it's more fun, personally. I think it's a great way to kind of immerse you guys in the episode. Do you want more or less roleplay? Is it stupid and you don't think it's interesting to watch in this way, or does it feel like you're really part of the team? Either way, guys, I want you to let me know in the comment section below all the standard stuff. Who are you supporting? Who do you think is doing the best on the team so far? Who do you want to be up for the Man of the Match award poll that I'll put up tomorrow on the community page? And if you do have a player playing for us, do you want any training changes? All the training changes that you guys have suggested, I'm about to implement in a second. But other than that, guys, checking, obviously this might not be completely accurate, checking where we go from here. I'll probably play Port Vale, Tranmere, team. They're probably top of the table. They are one of the best team, if not the best team. No, they're doing really badly. Oh, they're 15th, never mind, but they have got a strong team either way, so we won't underestimate them. Port Vale are actually the top, and we're playing them next, I think. I would have liked to have shown you guys that game, but I think it would make the episode a bit too long. So I will just show you the highlights in the same fashion as I did today. Either way, guys, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a thumbs up, a like, and if you've not subscribed already, please feel free to do so. And yeah, join the Discord if you want to get involved in the discussion. Either way, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next